Welcome back everyone, I hope you're all doing extremely well. If I do sound a little bit different today, I seem to have a cold on the way. Of course though, that is not going to get in the way of another grand old episode of this Southend United career. So we carry on. You may see that red icon up in the top left of the screen. Of course, the Bald do currently hate us. I think we may well be on the edge of being sacked. In fact, probably. I mean, I don't actually think I've ever been sacked before on a career mode. But, you know, it could be a first for everything. This could be the world's shortest career mode series. It's all because of this financial challenge here. We didn't get a profit of 900,000. And for that one reason, and simply that one reason alone, the club do not like us. So hopefully by the end of the season, we can convince them otherwise, and we'll still have a job. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. You will be able to notice we did finish off last episode in 7th place, which has actually turned out to be a decent start to the season. Really, we've got a nice foundation for our team. As you can see, more or less everyone is fully fit. We've got Smith Rowe as our kind of number 10, Saka on the wing, and our new boy that we brought in last time, Hover. That was a suggestion from one of you guys, and I'm very happy to say that it has worked out quite well so far. Like always, if there is any more suggestions, I'm more than open to it. I really do like reading the comments and everything like that, giving feedback, getting feedback, and yeah. But enough of me rambling on again. That was our first game. We were away to MK Dons and we did lose, so not exactly the best start. That does actually drop us down to around 11th. We just did this very quick training session. You can see Bishop has gone up to a 65, which I believe means he's on par with Mark Oxley now for the goalkeeping position. Like, they are at the exact same level, and everyone else is looking good. Match day 2, we have got Accrington Stanley. They are currently sitting in 13th, whereas we are in 11th. It's another home game, so if we don't win this one, that would have been extremely worrying. But Humphreys and Saka have delivered the goods for the team, and we're 1 out of 2 so far today. This may well only be small, but our youth squad is well in action. We have got George Kelly and Morgan Rose, and you can see here, they're both looking relatively decent. George Kelly can go up to an 86. I'm hoping that won't drop down too much, otherwise then we probably will start to filter him out of the team, which probably seems a bit brutal, but you know, we want to get the absolute best. Given that he's already 17 as well, he should be a bit higher than 48 by now. Whereas we also have Morgan Rose. He's only 15, he's technically gifted, right midfielder, can go up to an 89. He is the same already, 48. He's also 5'10", which looks decent. Doesn't have the greatest sprint speed, but hopefully over time that will develop. And as usual, a few days later, we have the arrival of the general scout report from what our scout has been looking at. This is where we can basically just clear out a ton of players that I don't deem worthy enough for Southend United, and it is quite easy to do. This lad here, Owen Baker, he looks like the first one that has over 90 potential for us, so we'll sign him straight up. Same here for Reece Hall. Look at that sprint speed as well. Well, potential sprint speed at least. He can sign up to the club. Everyone else that's kind of mid-80s, I'm going to leave them there. Dylan Thomas as well, potentially could be a good signing, but we'll give him 1 more month, see how the ranges work out, and yeah, return in a month's time to see how they are. I know I'm usually probably playing a game by now, but you know, that last game we had, we were on some good form. If we can carry it through to this, we would be 2 out of 3 for wins today, or we could be 2 out of 3 for losses, or we could be 1-1-1, which that has left us with there. So that's not too bad. I mean, we're still in the top 10, I believe. We will very quickly see here. Yes, 7th. So if I actually take a look at the overall table, we are on 19 points. And as soon as you get to 3rd place, there is a big old jump. We're 6 points behind them, 10 behind Coventry. They're looking very dominant. Our next game is up against Wimbledon, and then we have Tranmere. So Tranmere, as you can see, are in 4th. Wimbledon are a lot further down. Excuse me, that's my illness coming in. Wimbledon are 22nd, so I'll probably simulate that one, then play the Tranmere game. And just like that, a second later, we are here on Saturday, the 12th of October, about to play Wimbledon. After the players are formed up, hopefully we'll get a win. And what's going to happen? 4-0. That is very nice. Very convincing, actually. That's our biggest win of the season as well. And it gives us a lot of confidence going into this Tranmere game. This Tranmere game also gives us the opportunity to perhaps overtake them in the league. They are 4th, we are 5th. We're only 2 points behind, so we could move up into 4th place or higher as a result. You can see here, the team aren't exactly happy. Harry Phillips wanted to play the other game, and obviously because he didn't, he's not very happy at all. But if we do well in this match, we'll go into a press conference after as well, and hopefully turn things around in terms of kind of the motivation and morale of the players. We are going to start Hover for this game. He can swap around with Shaughnessy, and apart from that, we will probably just roll with that starting 11. Smith Rowe through to Buomono. I'll get it right eventually. I think that's Saka in the middle there, who I was trying to get in, and that did not work at all. That really did not work, but we've managed to get it back. That's nice. Ralph with a cross, which ended up nearly lobbing the keeper altogether. See what we can get from this. Nice delivery. Slightly too close to the keeper though.
Cannot believe he's kept that out.
Get that ball in again too close to the keeper. Let's get that straight through there. That is amazing. Come on, Hamilton. I don't know what your pace is like. Not too bad. That wasn't even meant for Smith Rowe. It was meant for Humphreys. But I'm going to take it. 1-0. We've had a decent, fair share of chances. So, yeah, I'm having that. Let's go through there. Let's unleash the pace of Bukayo Saka. Maybe a driven ball to the back post. So that was nearly an own goal. Okay, Saka. Bantam. Cox, who's just come on, may I just say, to Humphreys, who's going to unleash. Just wide. Nice turn. Let's get the shot away this time. Penalty. Let's go. Thing is, I can't really take penalties that well on here. Okay, look, this is not my speciality. We're going to go bottom right, which I swear is where everyone usually goes in the world. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. No need to fear. We got this under control. This should be the end. We're past the normal time for this game. And that concludes that. 2-0. I guess you could say that was a comfortable victory, and it propels us up into the top 4 of the table. Here we go. We're rolling straight into the post-match press conference. Coming into this one, there wasn't much between your side and Tranmere Rovers. Do you have any doubts that you'd come away with the win? Did you expect to win? Should I say that? That's really like... Yeah, we'll go Southend United always wins. That is like the most arrogant thing ever. That's like Ibrahimovic level as a manager. Comfortable win after 2 goals scored by Southend United. Do you think the game could have gone another way today? To be fair, we actually did score a lot, so we could have scored more. That's why I'm going with that. That's not even arrogance like the first one. The first one was purely straight up. Caprice was one of the best players on the opposition today. How difficult was it to find a way past Tranmere's defensive lineup? I guess that's their keeper. We just played our game, which is true. Again, it was difficult if I actually knew what player Caprice was, and I don't. So, sorry about that. Thank you very much. Adios again. If any of you can explain to me what is going on. We're at 60 now. 60. We do have a transfer offer for Harry Phillips. We're not actually going to accept that at the moment. He's not too happy with us because we haven't been playing him. He did put in a request to play, and we kind of went against that. So we're going to have to start featuring him a little bit more so that we can, you know, up his morale. You can see there, Hover just went up to a 65. Smith Rowe recently at 68. Saka as well, and Bishop's nearly a 66. All good progress. I'm not really sure where Doncaster are in the league, but I'm hoping we can continue on our good form of, what, 2 wins in a row, making that 3. Unfortunately, though, Bantam does get injured in the 10th minute. However, he didn't actually get sent, or subbed off at least, until the 49th, so I guess he must have been okay. Hopefully he won't come out with some ridiculously long injury now. Alright, this, by the looks of it, is another very big game. We do actually have Ipswich. We are at home, and I am tempted to play it, but I'm just going to have a little browse to see who we've actually got around. And there's also Sunderland. That's 2 games in a row. We'll be playing 2nd and 1st place in the league. I'll probably then finish off by playing Burton and Oxford, or at least simulating them. And then by that time, we will be on the brink of December. Next episode, we'll probably actually make our way into the January transfer market, spending a little bit more of that money. So, like always, if you want me to sign anyone, please do let me know. For this press conference, what do I want to do? Should I go to the press conference? I mean, I've never done one before a game, so we will roll into this extremely quickly. And yeah, try and outdo the opposition before the game actually starts. Okay, White is in good form. Will we see more of him today? I mean, probably not. I'm not going to lie. Rotation is key. I mean, given that he wasn't playing, I guess he's happy that he might be playing. However, I can confirm he will not be playing. I think no team managed to beat you so far. You hope to keep that. Wait, we're not undefeated in the league, are we? We believe we can continue the run. Yes, we can. Should be fine. Excuse me, wiping my nose with a tissue. The cold is hitting me hard. Will you be able to motivate your team against an opponent placed second in the league? I mean, we are in about third, so we're always motivated. Of course we are. Let's hope we can come out of this now with a victory. Otherwise, we've had a lot of chat for no delivery. Right, that is that. See you all later on the other side. Hopefully after a win. Okay, so I am going to sim it. The ideal situation is we can win this game. We play the game against Sunderland. We come out with a victory in that as well. And we project ourselves well into the top three. We are currently fourth. And there we go. Okay, the plan is going ahead. And it seems to be working. Milligan, early goal. Boom. 1-0. Smith Rowe, penalty. 2-0. Boom. They get back into it. But it's fine. We managed to hold out till the end. That should put us up very nicely. Enough of all that pre-match hype. This is our team that we are rolling with for the next match. It's against Sunderland. It's a big old occasion. They're in first. What are we in? Probably around third. Hamilton's into the team. Hover is into the team as well as a centre-back, because I think that's probably where I'm going to end up utilising him a little bit more. McLaughlin's on the wing. I'm not really sure if I should change that. We don't seem to have that many other people that we can put in. I mean, I could put Smith Rowe there, but I'm going to give him another shout on the wing. And apart from that, we are all good. Phillips as well, we may well give him a run out later on in the game. That's why we've got him there. He's the only man that's not too happy. We don't like unhappy players, so we'll give him a good chance. And yeah, we've got a good chance in this game too, so let's roll on to the match. Go Smith Rowe. Oh, it's got to open for a long shot, surely. Oh, I thought it was in. Smith Rowe. Let's just release this at the right time for Saka. Through there, back to Smith Rowe. The link up of the ex-Arsenal lads means we are leading 1-0. Beautiful play. Oh, there we go. Oh, so close. Oh, Smith Rowe, it's fallen beautifully. Oh, he smashed the bar. Unbelievable. Oh, right at the end of the half too. Okay, good work by McLaughlin. Great work, in fact. Let's see what strength Humphreys can use. Getting through there and across there. Oh, the play. It is beautiful. 2-0. Smith Rowe with his second of the game. Can he get a hat-trick though? That's the question. Through that little gap. Was ambitious, but still Humphreys is there. Smith Rowe's making the run. This could be the hat-trick. Is it? It is. I believe. Oh, I don't know. That's the first hat-trick of the year, I think. Emil Smith Rowe's, if I can speak properly, his first hat-trick for the club as well. I mean, come on guys, these people are top of the table. We're running through them. Oh, that's got to be a goal. That's really poor defending. We should be alright because we're 3-1 up, but still, bad on my part. It's got to be the whistle, and it is. Okay, that's a really good result, especially away from home against the league leaders. A clean sheet would have been nice, I'm not going to lie, but I can't be too selfish. Smith Rowe, the hat-trick. So impressive. I decided not to hit up the post-match press conference, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. My rating's now down at 54. Like, what in the world are we doing wrong? Like, they might actually sack us soon. I kid you not. Growing the club financially was important for the club. Well, we know we're not going to get that. So they're just going to keep on bringing me down the whole entire year by the looks of it, which isn't good at all. I definitely need to do that youth academy thing to start kind of evening that out. Otherwise, they might actually sack me this season. which is unbelievable. As you can see from the table, we've actually kind of solidified ourselves a nice little spot in the top 4. We're 6 points clear of 5th place, so if we can keep that up, it'll be extremely good. We are away though, so it will be a tough one against Burton. We've actually won 5 on the bounce, and I'm hoping I'm not going to jinx it by saying this right now, which we'll find out now. Okay, the winning run has stopped, but the undefeated run continues. Unbelievably, I've actually just had a warning to say that my job is under scrutiny, which is still, I cannot believe it. But for some reason, all of a sudden our rating's gone from a 53, which is the lowest I've ever seen it, up to 62. For whatever reason, I do not know, but we're into this game. This is going to be the last game for today against Oxford, and another draw. So we're at least, what, 7 or 8 undefeated now? We do need to get that winning form back though. And look at that right there. We have got a cup game on the agenda for the start of next episode. Up against Mansfield, we are away from home. The Emirates FA Cup, very exciting. It's cup season. We've most definitely got that to look forward to for the start of the next episode. Like I just said, you can see there's our fixture. Hopefully we'll come out of it with a victory. It will be a tough game, but I'm sure we can get through it. And with that actually does conclude today's episode. I hope you did all enjoy it. Drop a thumbs up on it if you did. Stay subscribed as well. If you didn't like it, feel free to dislike it because you're allowed to do so. And like I did say earlier, we are going to be making our way into the January transfer window, most likely next episode. So again, any players you want to see me sign, please do leave a comment and tell me. That's the budgets that we have there. If you need me to sign anyone, I can do that as well. I'm very flexible in this career mode. I want to have your guys' input because it feels like you and me are kind of combining for this series. So yes, that will be that. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you keep supporting, and I will see you all on the next video.